Hey guys, so I have here the brand new Tornador Power Foam Can. This thing just came out, so I'm one of the probably the first people to get my hands on this. Thanks to Bloomco for hooking me up with this. So let's do an unboxing. Okay. Okay, foam backing. Looks like a bottle. Okay, so the bottle feels really solid. Like it's like a harder plastic. It's not one of those cheap plastics that you get from like maybe an Amazon one. Like I have one. I'll show you in a bit. So we have the intake tube. Now the one thing I don't like is there's not a metal like kind of spindle or thing that, you know, if you look at the mjjc or some of the other premium brands, they have a metal spindle kind of thing just to keep it down, and it helps with kind of like when you turn it, the foam cannon, and so it makes sure it always is pulling up off foam and water and stuff. But this still is pretty dense. It's not like a flimsy one or anything like that. So let's see. So the Z-013, okay, and then we have this. So one thing I noticed here, this construction is very heavy duty. It is very heavy, very big kind of exit. So we can turn it, and then we can also, looks like here, there we go, increase the fan or decrease the fan, and then the nozzle up top. Very heavy duty. Like it's solid. It's not some flimsy. Nice wide bottle. So let's see, connect it here, and we're gonna put it in here. Okay, so nice, very nice kind of quarter-inch attachment. Now I use electric lower GPM pressure washer, so I'm gonna try without changing the orifice. I think the orifice is probably 1.25 standard. Usually I swap mines for 1.1, but I think the recommendation is let me see right here. Yeah, it looks like 1.4 and then 2.0 recommended 800 to 3500 psi. Full liter. So we're gonna test this out and see how it does. So I filled it up with about 150 milliliters. I don't know if you can see here, roughly 150 milliliters or so. That's the usual way I do like a 1.5, 150 milliliters, 200 milliliters of soap to like maybe 1,000 liters total. So basically somewhere around 5 to 1 ish to 4 to 1. So it's about, that's about 1,000 milliliters. Where's my thing? Put this on. Screw this top. Okay. Shaky shake. So very solid, as you can see. And so I want to give you a little comparison. So this is like the Amazon budget one. The top head here is super light. Like comparing this to this, this has got to be like at least 4 or 5 pounds, and this is probably like 2 pounds. So this thing is like much flimsier. You see, this is like not real kind of brass or anything like that. It still works for like a budget one. I've been using it, works okay. The fanning when you spread it out is not great, but again, the plastic is actually okay. Just the top construction is pretty poor. And if you want to compare it to someone like a mid-tier MATCC, as you can see, this one's got a lot of use. This one's much heavier duty, more solid, but as you can see, the tip is not a wide fan, as big of a wide fan as this one. And also I like the wide kind of bottle, so you can set it down easier. Like this kind of teeters off more often, but again, works pretty well. And the one thing this does have over this is, as I mentioned, the inside of the actual extraction comes with, see this kind of metal kind of a spindle thing, and it helps kind of keep it all the way on the bottom, so that, you know, if you tilt it over or such, you can still get foam out of it. So again, I'm gonna give this a shot. We will see how it works. All right, let's give this a shot. Oh, I turned on pressure washer. Turn it up to the max, I guess. Where's the max? Oh, right here. We're at max. Okay. Ooh, very smooth. Quite nice, actually. Now the foam is not quite like shaving cream, because I think also because the orifice is not the right orifice, so you need a little bit more GPM to kind of run this properly. But it comes out, like the foam comes out really nice, as in like it's very smooth. There's no hiccups, and it's a good foam cannon, but it's heavy. I will say it makes this really heavy. I mean, I've got the SGS MTM1 pressure washer gun, and it makes this thing quite heavy. So that's one thing I did notice. Okay, so I'm just going to change the orifice on this to like a 1.1. Here, check this. So 1.25, changing to about 1.1, as you can see, smaller. And so put this back in. Tighten it a bit. There we go. Hold this so don't break the bottle. Okay, so let's try it out again. Okay, 1.1 orifice. Let's try this. Okay. Maxed out. Just turn the fan down a little bit. Not a significant amount of difference, but a little bit of a difference. I feel like my pressure washer is definitely working harder though. I probably need to add more soap to this for more concentrated dilution. Maybe if I go like more like a 4-to-1, it'll be thicker foam. Okay, so I've increased the dilution to about 3-to-1, 3.5-to-1. So more soap for water. We'll just see how it performs now. definitely heavier suds, and I think it just takes a little bit more soap. I guess you gotta play around with the dilutions a little bit. Just more water. Yeah, overall, I like the fan. I think it performs pretty well. I like how it feels when the actual when it comes out, where it's a nice scream. It's very even. So my final thoughts on this: I like the construction, the build quality. It's definitely a nice build quality. Wish it still had that kind of metal spindle, like kind of even the kind of mid-tier ones you have. And then I know very popular mjjc, the S3 and the V2 Professional both have it. Really nice heavy duty kind of like exit nozzle, I would say, in terms of kind of the foam coming out from a spray kind of consistency pattern. It's really good. It's better than the Amazon one, comparable to the MATCC. So this is, I think, roughly retailing Canadian $95, and probably US is probably like 75 US or anything like that. I think you're competing just under with mjjc, kind of maybe Professional V2, which is a little bit more expensive. I haven't tried that one, but I would say, this is a high quality foam cannon. There's nothing wrong with it, I would say, but I don't think there's anything that to me stands out that's significantly better than the top tier competition. I mean, definitely like the nozzle and the heft of it, and then I like the clear bottle. And set it down, sets down nicely. You can clearly see how much foam and soap you have left in there. But yeah, that's the quick first review, and so let me know your thoughts, guys. Thanks.